Hi, everyone. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and signing up for new videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon on top so you can get new updates from whatever I post on YouTube. I am here to talk to you today about why exercise is so important for people with Parkinson's. Exercise is very, very important for everybody, for me, for you, for my kids, my 2-year-old, everybody needs exercise. Now, what makes it extra important for a person with Parkinson's to exercise? And what's the reason that exercise is such a key in preventing complications, in fighting off disease progression, slowing down disease progression, and it's the only true treatment of Parkinson's. So why is it so important for people with Parkinson's to exercise every single day? The first reason is it helps when you exercise, especially in the way that your physical therapist, Parkinson's specialized physical therapist, tells you to. Exercise should be intense, it needs a lot of effort, and it should always be big and high in amplitude. If you do exercise in this particular way that it's taught you, it actually helps protect old neurons from degenerating and grow new ones. There is this neurotransmitter or hormone that basically, it's called brain-derived neurotrophic factor. The short form is BDNF. When you do intense exercise and put an effort into that exercise, your brain cells actually regenerate. It grows new brain cells. And when you grow new brain cells, you can develop new circuits around it. Obviously, it's a good thing to have good new brain cells. There is no other thing that is as effective as exercise in slowing down the progression of Parkinson's. When you exercise every day, a person with Parkinson's who exercises every day, fights off disability, fights off morbidity, fights off complications, fights off, diseases like pneumonias, infections, other conditions like depression, helps their mental health. So it fights off so many things, and it's the only thing that has shown to slow down the progress. It rewires the brain circuitry. When you exercise, it actually rewires your brain, which we call neuroplasticity. It rewires your brain in ways that you are able to do tasks more effectively, more efficiently, with fewer hesitations, in a faster speed, and with, in a few steps, rather than having to do it again and again, or messing it up, or not being able to do it effectively. It increases dopamine levels in your brain, and it helps daily movement, daily functioning easier, reduces tremors, reduces rigidity, reduces dyskinesia, reduces bradykinesia. Bradykinesia, if you are a veteran or you are someone who's been fighting Parkinson's for a long time, you know these words. But if you're kind of new to this, bradykinesia is slowing of movement. Dyskinesia is when movements are impaired, not working the same way that they used to before. Tremors are, the shaky movements of the hands. Rigidity is the tightness, stiffness, increased tone in the muscles around your spine, around your arms, around your legs, wherever they can be tight in the front and the back, get rigid. Exercise improves cognitive symptoms. When you exercise, there's a release of BDNF. There's also another hormone that's released, especially when you exercise. Not that I'm recommending it, but when you exercise on an empty stomach, it actually helps your body release something called the human growth hormone. And it also fights cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone. So when you exercise, it releases endorphins, and these endorphins counter the cortisol. It's the opposite. They have opposite effect. So cognitively, when you're stressed out, you can't think clear, you feel anxious, you breathe fast, you're not focused on what you need to do. When endorphins are released, you feel happier, more relaxed, calmer, less anxious. Your cognitive abilities reach peak, they do well. So when you exercise by releasing the endorphins, you counter your anxiety, which is very, very, very common in people with Parkinson's. Cognitive processing gets faster. Usually people with Parkinson's don't have frank issues about thinking. It's about the processing that's a little bit slower, and expressing that's a little bit slower. Exercise improves daily function, which in turn improves your ability to do other things. So if you can finish your daily ADLs or activities of daily living, like showering, bathing, dressing, in 30 minutes in the morning, you got time to exercise, which in turn fights off the disease. You got time to walk, which in turn improves your lung capacity, your heart's ability to deal with, do things. So the more active you are, the lesser time it takes you to do your daily activities, the more time you have to exercise, the more you build on that, the longer you can fight off the disease. And people who exercise actually end up needing less medication. Now, medications for Parkinson's, I have some clients who are totally opposed to it, don't want to use it at all. Some clients who like to use it to fight off the tremor and help release, the sum of the effects, and some clients who like to rely on the medication around the clock. There's no right or wrong way. I'm not a neurologist, I'm a physical therapist, and I'm biased because I feel like exercise helps a lot. However, when you are already reliant on medication, exercise is a supplement to what you're doing, however, and people seem to need less medicine in this situation. I have had patients who have never started on it. They got newly diagnosed, they came to me, we worked together. They've been maintaining themselves on exercise for 5, 6, 7 years, haven't ever needed medication. And there are some people who on and off on medications, take only some things, little things to help here and there. They're not on it round the clock, only take 1 pill a day, or they are on it for a few months, off it for a few months, things like that. Obviously, they don't do that on my advice, they do it on the advice of the neurologist. And with exercise, people need lesser and lesser medication to keep what they're doing, which is wonderful because it prevents all the side effects that medications bring with them: the drowsiness, the dizziness, the fatigue, the sluggishness, all the things that any medication that affects the brain will usually bring to you. So these are, according to me, all the wonderful, wonderful effects of exercise for people with Parkinson's, and why, your why for why you need to exercise every day. Prevent yourself from progressing, prevent yourself from feeling anxious, prevent yourself from feeling low, prevent yourself from feeling tired all the time, prevent yourself from feeling like you can't do things, prevent yourself from slowing down, take care of your rigidity, take care of your tremors, be able to walk better, be able to go up the stairs better, dress up quickly, go to the bathroom easy, all of those things. So exercise is the true treatment for Parkinson's. As I have said multiple times before, I'll keep saying it. I say it to my patients every day. It is the real treatment. Medications are helping you do the treatment for Parkinson's. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My phone number is 609-726-6003. My name is Dr. Nidhi Shah. I work at Your Movement Specialist in Bridgewater, New Jersey. That is my company. If you want more info, if you want a copy of my book, Becoming Rock Steady, talks about balance disorders and how to improve your balance and never fall. It's info@yourmovementspecialist.com. Please email me, call me, let me know. You want more info about my company, it's available on www.yourmovementspecialist.com. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day.